Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very canes. Sydney Sweeney has very canes.
And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing.
Sydney Sweeney has very canes. Sydney Sweeney has very canes.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm pretty late, but I think it's still an important subject, so we're going to talk about it. So, I don't understand why people are so miserable. It makes it makes sense. I don't understand. So, because of that, people are like really raging and like writing articles. I think the a lot of people don't have a lot of things to talk about or don't have a lot of things to write about. But hey, let me give you guys some advice, right? There's so many good stories and so many stories of a positive nature that people can go out and check out. But I guess it's not as entertaining as riling people up, you know? I don't know why that's become the default thing to do now. And hopefully I don't do that with these videos. Hopefully people understand a lot of the messaging and a lot of the things that I'm trying to convey through these videos. But one of the like universal truths is that there's conventionally attractive people and there's people that you yourself are attracted to. Okay? Sometimes, a lot of times, those two mix, right? Let's give an example, right? Most of the popular stars that are out right now are conventionally attractive. That means like the majority of people can see them as attractive, right? So if you wanted to sell a product, what would you do when you read the magazine? What do you usually do? You look for the most attractive person and you put them on there. Why are people so upset that I don't think people are that comfortable with themselves anymore. Like actually truly comfortable with themselves anymore. You know, as much as people want to be kumbaya and just like accept everything and hype each other up, we gotta sometimes call a spade a spade. You know, let me give you guys one of my famous like comparisons, right? Let's put Shane Gillis versus Matt Rife. Two comedians, right? Would you send Matt Rife's audience, and his audience are usually, you know what his audience is. Would you send them to a Shane McGillis, like, I said McGillis, a Shane Gillis comedy event? Would you do that? No, right? Would you send, okay, let me give you another one. Would you send, um, would you send a Joey Badass fan to a Taylor Swift concert? Makes no sense, right? Exactly. Let me put up a list of people over here, and I want you guys to play this game with me, alright? Is this person attractive? For the most part. And I don't. I don't want to hear no like, oh, they're beautiful on the inside. I don't want to hear shit like that. Is this person the person you're taking home to meet mom and dad and grandparents? Okay, what about this person? Be honest. Be honest. Okay, so why are we all here trying to lie and trying to just act a fool over something like this? And for the people who are trying to like rage bait, stop it. There's so much of that going on. It's really hard to tell if people are being genuine or just people are being psychotic and just trying to rile people up for some reason, you know? Usually you rile someone up as like either a joke or like ultimately to do something. But a lot of the times people are just saying shit just to say shit just so they can be upset. Like it makes no sense. I don't get it. Do I find Sydney Sweeney like impossibly attractive? Not for me, but majority of other people might find her attractive. I'm not the majority, and I can live with that, you know? I always tell people, not everybody has to like you. That's not a guaranteed thing. You have to have enough confidence in yourself that you like you. And for the most part, a lot of the people who are going through these things, they don't like themselves. And it's pretty obvious that they don't like themselves because if it was their favorite artist or someone that they looked up to or someone they found attractive and people were saying this about them, they would be super mad too, you know? But as usual, people love, especially now, all those jokes about the CIA purposely implanting certain arguments and stuff like that. Low key, I gotta start thinking it's kind of true because it's especially on the internet. In real life, not so much, but on the internet, it seems like most of y'all don't like people or just like anything whatsoever, and it's kind of weird. I'm not gonna hold you. If you went up to a 5-year-old and asked if you were attractive or pretty or handsome or whatever, expect the absolute truth from that person. Don't say that they were trained or they were conditioned to think that you were. Kids are one of the most pure and innocent, like truthful motherfuckers that you can ask a question to. You know what I mean? Like they'll give you the exact truthful answer, okay? It's just one of those universal truths. Like I said, a lot of you do not like other people because you don't like yourself. I hope you like you because for the most part I like you. There's some of y'all who are kind of shaky and kind of are like dickwads a little bit, but I still like you. Anyway, that's it for me. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?